Welcome back, everyone. Today is World Refugee Day, and we want to highlight how one foundation specifically that's helping women and children in Uganda.
Desange is with unDEfeated Foundation, and she tells us her own story in her book, unDEfeated Woman, and she joins us now. Welcome. We're so happy to have you with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here today.
Will you tell us your story of coming here in 2014?
I came here in 2014 with all my siblings. I got resettled in foster care, and the journey was not the easiest being in foster care. And I came not knowing how to read and write, and I started in 8th grade. And since I was a little girl, I always wanted to get an education, and I finally got the opportunity to get an education, and I was taking that in every time. I had that desire and that determination to be able to get to. And I also share most of my story in this book today.
I mean, there must have been so many challenges, and your journey wasn't easy, but you ended up becoming a college graduate and opening your own foundation. Tell us a little bit about that, and who inspired you, who helped you?
When the pandemic hit in 2020, I started in 2016 helping and supporting my friends back home, but when the pandemic hit, everyone was reaching out asking for help and support, and I could not at that time to be able to help them. I was myself a student in college, just my freshman year, and I was like, how can I be able to help and support everyone? And I was thinking one night, I was like, maybe I could start a foundation. But then I did not know what it went into. I did not know the work. But I was like, it was not about me. It was about these people I'm helping and supporting. And I reached out to one of my friends and asking, did some research, and we ended up starting, and it was incredible. And also, it's just like one of my women that I was raised by, Karung Mary and Florence Tabaraka, my late grandmother. Those are the people who inspired me to be able to start this organization. They have supported me to be able to get education. They have been through it all with me. So I was like, why not give back to the community?
You are so inspiring. I can't believe all you've done since you got here just less than 10 years ago, not even knowing how to read and write, having the organization, becoming an author. It's so incredible. Will you share with us some of the challenges you faced that shaped who you are and gave you that determination?
Growing up, I was called a meaningless girl. They told me the only meaning I had was a dowry that a man would pay to marry me. And
wait, you were told that you were meaningless?
Yeah. And I grew up with that in my head. I kind of allowed the world to define me. And coming to America, I needed to find my own voice. I needed to find who I was. I knew there was someone inside me. I just needed to let the fear go and to define me. And taking the journey of getting to know myself, of understanding who I was, people's words no longer control me. Like, I know who I am. You can come and tell me I'm pretty and all that, but if I don't believe in that, I don't believe in that, you know. So I just founded the journey, and now I am on my own path and taking that journey, and I am embracing it.
What would you tell other young women who are told similar things, maybe not the exact words of meaningless, but they feel meaningless? What would you tell them?
I'll definitely tell them, take the journey of knowing yourself. And also stop pleasing people. I feel our generation is like trying to please people, comparing themselves to other people. I would say take that journey of really knowing yourself. If you know who you are, life would be so much easier to walk. No matter what you face, you know you will get through it, because you know you have the strength and you have the courage to keep going.
Women are so strong, and sometimes 100%. It takes hearing a message from a strong woman to just remind us somebody else needs to hear that today.
100%.
What was it like putting your story in a book and feeling that you completed that?
That was, I started in 8th grade, and let me give you the backstory with this book. I started like wanting to inspire the kids to go to school. Because when I came here, they did not want to go to school. They hated school, and I loved school. And I was like, someone back home would die to have this opportunity. But then it turned out to be really me facing my own trauma, healing from it. It's very vulnerable, very honest, and it helped me heal. It helped me find another person inside me, and just seeing the trauma that I went through and how that has helped me to like grow and has shaped my life. And I just realized trauma is necessary through life. Imagine life with no issues or challenging, you know, so how would that be? But it has been a journey for sure.
Well, you can get the book. It's inspiring, and also support your foundation, unDEfeated. You can sponsor a child or a mother. Tell your friends all about your organization and let your friends know about the book as well. Thank you so much for sharing your story.